In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to recreate the VSCO A6 look in Lightroom Classic. We'll keep things simple and effective by starting in the Develop module and building a clean, film-like base using just the basic panel. First, select the photo you want to edit and switch to the Develop module so you have access to all the sliders we'll use. This puts everything we need at your fingertips and lets you see changes update in real time. If you like, press the # key at any point to toggle a quick before and after view, which is great for staying on track. Our goal is a neutral exposure with a subtle, film-inspired foundation that echoes the A6 vibe. Clean contrast, softened highlights, and lifted shadow detail without pushing the image too far. Start with exposure. Adjust it normally until the overall brightness feels natural. Watch the midtones, like skin and key subjects, and aim for a balanced look that isn't too dark or overly bright. Next, add contrast in a controlled way. Move contrast to around +10 to +20. This gives the image some structure and definition, but avoid going so high that it looks harsh. Keep an eye on edges and skin. You want them to stay smooth. Now, tame the brightest areas. Pull highlights down between -10 and -30. This softens specular hotspots and preserves detail in skies, fabric, or skin. If you start to lose sparkle, ease back toward the low end of that range. You're looking for gentle roll-off in the brights rather than a dull, flattened look. Lift the shadows to reveal hidden detail. Increase shadows by about +10 to +30. This opens up darker areas in a way that feels airy and modern, but stop if the image starts to look washed out. If you notice noise appearing, dial the slider back a touch. The sweet spot is a lifted shadow that still feels grounded. Finally, fine-tune whites and blacks to taste. A helpful tip is to hold the Option or Alt key while dragging these sliders to see clipping indicators. Gently raise whites until you get a crisp white point without losing important highlight detail, and lower blacks just enough to anchor the image without crushing shadow texture. Small moves here make a big difference, so nudge and compare. That's the core edit. You've created a flexible, film-like base reminiscent of VSCO A6 using only foundational controls. Review your before and after, and adjust the ranges subtly to fit each photo's lighting and mood.